for quite some time until I finally got the game. I've been doing some runs, and but despite the fact, I felt like I was not going to be good very at first, but it's just very fun, very chill, and looks like now we have the game loaded. If you want, got the game loaded, and looks like we're gonna get to a run. It's gonna be a very short stream today. It's gonna be around like 2 hours, I believe. Since let's see if I have oh, here. The game is not like. Oh no. Hello. There's something wrong with the. There is an issue. Hold on. I have to check the audio real quick to see if that was game audio. It might be set within the. Hold on. Um. Hello. Hello. Okay. Not sure what's going on. Hello. Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on because there was a big update recently, and feels like a lot of things just fucked up everything. I'm not sure what's going on, but whatever happened to my like, I would check. Oh, I still have my filters on here. For some reason, I thought like the entire thing is just. Hold on. How do I? There's a way for me to like set this one for wavelength. I'm gonna just check it out real quick. Normally, I do use Wavelink, which is basically my audio mixer on that is connected to my Stream Deck. But I need to see like how do I route this one? How do I route this one? I have to look through Reddit. Gotta restart the game to see if this will help because I have no idea. I have no idea. I have to check this one again. Checking it again. Oh yeah, it was working. It was set within the app itself. Hello? Oh, okay. I figured. Also, yeah. I forgot to set up my entire focus right. But hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're playing Galacho today. It is a short stream, and cannot wait to do this. Play this one. Where was I when I was? I'm completely dumb. I am dumb. Just to mention that I've been I haven't. Yeah, I've been on the eye on this game for quite a while, for about a year, and since I felt like I have the money, I can able to buy this game on my own, and it's been on my wish list for a year, and I feel like there's a lot of great things about this one, and since the Yogs did a little Balatro bingo which wrapped up in just a few minutes ago, why not do this one on stream as like a little bit of like a little bit of a post stream here, but it's gonna be for 2 hours. But how am I doing though? How am I doing? Now I did unlock some decks though. I haven't increased the difficulty just yet. I've got red deck, blue deck, yellow, green, black. But my deepest run. How many see in my like what? Also, I did unlock some jokers though. It would be awesome if I was able to like unlock everything, but I've been playing mostly using the red deck, but I had my best one recently with with the. It's not the black deck. I did had my best so far with the green deck, so I did have my deepest run there until I lost to like the 5th anti-blind boss. So let's get into it, though. Let's get into it. I haven't played Solitaire as well, but I feel like, yeah, this is great. I'm getting close to like a... Oh boy, I thought I was going to get like a full... Okay, I think... We got ourselves a 3 of a kind. We got a 3 of a kind. And, okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We got a straight flush. We got a straight flush. It's a great start so far. Oh, yeah, that's a win there. That is a win. Hope everyone's had a great day so far. I pretty much had like my usual day. I'm off today. I'm pretty much off for the whole weekend. After the whole weekend. I am alive tomorrow, but I did have some plans. So meaning I have to go back to campus since campus to meet up with some friends. Some friends over there. And Saturday I could be live as well. I'm gonna be around here, but then Sunday we have like an open house, meaning that we do have an open house. So lots of things happening this weekend aside from work. But I'm off for 3 straight days though, which is nice. Normally, like oh god, we just got 1,500 with just 3 of a kinds on 3s, which is insane. Why did I get the ice cream though? That's 95 chips, Joker. Only 1. I do like this one because you do get the extra. I'm going to take the Venus. 3 of a kind. I'm going to use it. Uncommon Jokers of 1.5 multiplier. I'm not going to be using that one. I'm going to buy the Celestial. I'm just going to value the 2 pair as well. I'm not interested in re-rolling. Oh, it just evolved hallucination. I hate this one since like the anti just debuffs everything. 8, 7, 6. There is actually... We can just do two pairs. Even if we have one that is debuffed. Ooh! Yeah, that's an instant win. 1,600. Also, like, I need someone to just get a first because my stream alert, I still have the extra 2 emotes. Okay, this is the High Priestess. Oh, it just gave us a Venus here. Plus 15 when 0. I take that one, but there's no space. Look at the Celestial. I feel like I like our Jokers here. Just Jupiter. Just for the flush. Okay, 7, 5, 6, 5, 4. We don't have a 3, so... Discard. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There, that's a straight flush. I would have used the Neptune as well. God damn it. But, yep. Getting close. We're getting close. We're getting close. Okay. 2 pairs. And then we can just get a win right here. $2,000. There we go. I feel like we could just use the Neptune. 3 of a kind, I'm not sure. I don't get 3 of a kind that often, like, based off of my runs. So I would just use the Neptune because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a straight flush in any moment. Normally I would just get. I'm not getting the Supernova. I would just get the Empress Celestial. Well, we already have enough. But I would say Neptune. Level up Neptune. At level 3. Normally, like, I cannot even predict what I'm gonna get, though. That's the problem. What the fuck? I'll just take a pair first. Oh, God! That is just great. That is great. 10, 9, 8, 7. We don't have a Joker. We need a Joker. Okay, that's a Joker. 7. Straight flush. And then that's going to be a win. I have to try to do this on a bingo because I saw the bingo board. It's very good, though. Yado did a great job with the bingo. It's very enjoyable. Alongside that, aside to the fact that having it with Ravs has made it more chaotic. It's just no commentary is as cursed as you think. Just to be honest. Okay, adds one. Okay, what do I feel like? Uncommon Joker. I haven't gotten an uncommon Joker, so let's just sell that one. Get this one. Reroll. Nope, not it. Now we're at the hook. Oh, we got discards 2 random cards. Normally I just hate the fact that normally the boss will have some random bollocks just to try to screw you over. That just makes me mad and just kills the run completely. Oh! Amazing. Amazing. I have the stone card. We can just discard. I will value the... I would just pair this one. I feel like we're gonna get 200 at any moment. Yep, 910. That's a common W with the common W. $11. Maybe that. Yeah, I will just try that one up with the Gobs and Grums. Increases rank. I'll just save that one. We have 1 stone card, which is great. Okay, Queen and Jack. We don't have it. We need a 9 and an 8. We got 2 pairs. I feel like we'll use the Empress on the 2 Jokers because I feel like that's gonna give us a lot more. Oh! Oh, that's amazing. That is great. And $11 to cash. I would take... Use that one. Oh, we have a Neptune. Straight flush. We like that one. We haven't gotten a straight flush. Because what's the straight flush? So the straight flush is basically... It's supposed to be the... I want a flush. But it's supposed to be in the same rank. Okay. We don't have... What's in the Arcana pack? I just feel like we can just sell. What is the most... Glass card would just be breaking. Let's take that on the 10 and the 8. Oh, we got a Joker now. Normally, if you make the dumbest decisions possible, that will just kill the run without you knowing it. Oh, okay. Really like that one. 2 stone cards. Good start. Good start. Okay, I got an ace. I feel like I don't like that at all. 2 jokers. Two jokers. An instant win too. I feel like that at 5, when I reach around 5, is when I haven't won a single. I haven't made it past 8 yet, just to beat Greedy Joker. Okay, I think. I don't think Hallucination has been giving us a lot, so we'll just add the Greedy Joker. And then the mouth. Only one hand. I hate this one too. I hate this one. That's really what really fucked me up last night. That this boss, that you only have to play one type of hand. That really destroyed me. 3 of a kind. Okay, discard everything. I'm so mad. I am so mad right now. I'm using up all my discards just for this. Not allowed. Yep. I am so mad. I am so mad. GG. Yep, that really messed me up. Okay, we have the king, ace, joker. Okay, we have like 2 of a kind here, 2 pair. Actually, yep, that's small to start. 2 jokers. And also, yeah, I did fail the tutorial when I played this one for the first time. Okay, let's try out 9. No, I don't like that. Take the pair, let's see for the best. 56. 8, 9, 8, 7. Oh, fucking hell. GG. Well, he really failed it at the first try. Which is basically unrealistic for me. I was so mad at that one. Woo! Okay. We'll start with the 2 pair of aces. Nope, don't like that at all. Okay, we got a flush. We got a flush. We got a straight. That's an instant win. We'd like to try with a different deck later on, though. I think for the second hour, when I get the hang of this one. $9. Okay. All flushes and straights can be made with 4 cards. And then I'll take that one. Basically, we're out of money. Okay. That's very interesting. I'll take 2 queens, take a pair. We can do that one because of the 4 fingers. That's going to be a benefit for us. I would have used the 10! I would have used the 10. Oh, it's just very better. That is very better. 450. 636 for a round score. Okay, really? Hello? Actually, I'm getting the hang of this one after buying it this week. I'm really enjoying it so far. Okay, I will take... Creates a tarot card. I feel like I do benefit from the tarot. So let's start facing the gourd. Spade cards are buffed. We don't have a 6. We need a 6. No. 7, 6, 5. No. Okay, we need. What the fuck? Okay, we'll just do 3 of a kind. I'm gonna be in Philly on May 6th before I fly out to London on the 17th. Oh, that is awesome. That'll be fun. What will you be doing in London? Okay, in fact, what are you going to be doing in Philly? Okay, just do 2 of a kind of aces. Okay. What? I don't get this one. I'm going to discard. 3 of a kind. Oh, I always just get a full house. We get a full house. BFF lives in Philly, crashing at her place before flying out of Newark. Ah, I see. So, like in the either is it in the city or within the suburbs? Since normally the suburbs of Philly is actually where I live, though. I'm not giving you the exact. Then visiting Bento, Costello, Gui, UK, Shug, and Becky. Oh, you're gonna be seeing all of them, though. That will be a great hangout. I'm not sure when I'm gonna be returning to the London or the UK or Europe in general. Though the last time I've been to Europe was in 2019. That was when I graduated from high school, and then me and my family we visited Europe for the very first time. We visited Liverpool, London, and then Paris, and then Italy. I feel like I wanted to visit Europe sometime soon. Particularly, I do want to go to TwitchCon so I can able to meet with the rest of the Yogscast community. Though I would like to be there for that. I'm going to see the Longest Johns in Glasgow with Shug and his parents, so that is awesome. Yeah, Longest Johns ought to be a great time over there. Okay, I'll just get straight with just 4 cards since we do have the 4 fingers. Yeah, sometime soon I do like to go to. I got a backpack full of tapes and records to distribute. Yeah, I do like to go to Europe, particularly like if Europe is not within my radar. I do like to go to TwitchCon in the US, but particularly I do like to go to New York, just for to make it easier though. But soon I'm be moving to California, and I will probably go to TwitchCon in San Diego. But I do like to see Twitch do a TwitchCon and Las Vegas again since they did a TwitchCon in Vegas in 2023, and I'm pretty much like we not just gonna out what we have over in Vegas, but just for a very chill time. Ooh, Cali. I haven't been to New York City in about a decade. I've always been going to New York every single year since I'm pretty much close over there. Yeah, but it's always a fun time when I visit New York. But yeah, we're moving to California this summer because our family is over there, and there hopefully I will get a new job as well. But I'm not looking forward to it because of time. Because time zones in general does suck, but it will be very exciting for me to be there. A lot more places to visit, and especially I do like to visit Seattle since I do like to see Tame Impala in September. Oh, I'd like to take. I am from Woodridge, New Jersey originally, pretty much halfway between New York and Philly. I've always liked Philly more, mostly because it's cheaper. I do like Philly as well. And it feels like the only reason, we gone through a trend that New Yorkers would like to live in Philadelphia just because of the cheaper rent, and also to taking the train commute from Philadelphia to New York. Taco Cat and Sleater Kinney are from Seattle, two of my favorite bands. I see. I do know that for Seattle is because of the one thing I know about Seattle's music scene is basically grunge, because grunge, Nirvana, Soundgarden, the grunge scene originated. Yeah, they keep it weird out there. Yeah, I haven't been to Seattle though. Most of the time, I've always been around California when I visit out in the West Coast. Go around Sacramento for family, and then most often I'll be in San Francisco and then Los Angeles. I do like LA though. The beaches over there are beautiful. My gripe is that most of the time, since I'm pretty much a city person, the transportation over there is not as useful since it's very car dependent. Spooky's originally from Seattle. So jealous that she grew up seeing Sleater Kinney at small shows. I have to give it a listen though, because I've been much more on indie these days, but I have to go much deeper. But there are a lot of great bands coming out of Seattle. And also, I do like to look at the coffee scene as well, because I'm pretty much a coffee person. Okay, GG. GG. Okay, let's try a different deck. We'll try red deck. Okay, select 9, 8. Okay, which is pretty much... I don't even like that one. Okay, I think we got a better situation here. We got 2 pairs to start. We're starting the red deck, just stock. And then I'll just try 2 pairs of aces and queens. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, do need some ideas what to do in Seattle when I'm there for Tame Impala. Pretty sure a lot of stuff aside from the Pike Place Market. Loads of great West Coast bands as well. Shannon and Clams are a 60s style bubblegum punk band from Southern California. Saw them in Philly a few years back. I have to give it a listen though. I do need some ideas though, since I'm pretty much an indie person, but I do like to hear a lot more. I haven't gone to a lot of concerts lately, but I been to Lollapalooza in 2022. I saw Billy Joel in Madison Square Garden for my birthday in 2023. Saw Vampire Weekend at the Garden in 2024. I haven't been to a concert at all the last few years, since the last year, but I'd like to go to one again. I just got my copy of Pavements on Blu-ray. I wanted to pop it in for a movie night in Bento's Discord sometime soon. I do like it. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, my gripe. Okay, what am I saying though? What? Okay, I'll just take this Joker. I'll take this Joker. We're out of money though. 8765. We need a 4. We need a 4. 4. Let's just say that's fine. I would have gone in that. Would have gone in a 2 pair. Why am I thinking that? Okay. I'm so mad. I am so mad of that run. Good start. Yeah, and aside from like music festivals, don't tell me if I'm ever gonna go to Coachella, because I do like to go to Coachella just for the music. But Coachella for me, honestly, just from like a music perspective, it's basically more on fashion than just the music, though, because I've always seen a lot of influencers on my Instagram feed just like posting about the Coachella fashion than just the music in general. That's just me, honestly, since Lollapalooza was much more on the music. Well, aside from fashion, it's more on the music. Plus, for Lollapalooza, it is a city festival. It's actually in the heart of Chicago, which which is actually much easier for me because I'm pretty much used to the city than just in the desert. But I'm not sure if I ever get to see myself camping for a music festival of that scale. I'm not sure if I will ever do that. We don't even have the Joker. Don't even have a Joker right now, but we cannot afford that baseball card. The only big festival I've ever been to was the International Noise Conference back in 2008. Loads of crusty noise boys blasting feedback for 3 days in Miami. Slept on the beach sidewalks and under the van. Oh my. You didn't even have a hotel. Okay, really. I wonder if you had a hotel, because like normally that's like hardcore camping. We were broke as shit. I see. Not sure if I'm ever gonna see myself camping. Another music festival I like to go to in the UK is Glastonbury, but that's also another camping festival. How hard is it to camp? Because I haven't camped at all in my life. Slept behind gas stations, record store, bathrooms, bar, parking lots, etc. on that tour. Have you gotten away with it, though? Have you gotten away with it without getting caught? Yeah, I got away with it with a lot. We ran out of hands. Well, GG. GG. I need someone to take the first. By the way, I do have the first since... but this was before smartphones and 24/7 AI surveillance. We have a much simpler times, though. We only cameras that we only have is that, well, at that time, the only thing we can afford was an iPod Touch, but that's without... Camping is dead easy nowadays. Modern tents and less self-assembling. Could say the same thing about, like, I'm not saying about the RVs, honestly, or just like sleeping in a car. Just like set up a bed in the back of your car and then you can able to sleep there overnight. Yeah, so normally, I'm not sure, like, for sleeping in the car just to camp, just for a music festival, I feel like you just need, like, a big enough car, like a 4x4, and then, like, the back of the car, like, the trunk will just be big enough just for you to sleep there overnight. I bought a mini DV camera and a bunch of tapes on that tour. It took me 2 years to edit a 2-hour tour video from all the footage. Had to transfer it in real time over FireWire. And Booth Tech, of course. I don't remember. I'm not sure. Yeah, remember FireWire? Yeah, that was actually before we had USBs and also USB-C. The standard is still USB, but I haven't. Not sure if I ever used FireWire because I was very young at that time. Oh, okay. I like that one. 2 pairs of aces and queens. 3 kinds. We don't even have a flush. We don't even have a full house on that one. There we go. And then we get to our boss. Yeah, I'm not sure if I ever had tapes though, but I'm pretty sure that would be interesting. I've only gone into like for tapes in general. I only gone in a cassette tape. I have like cassette boombox that will just only record from the radio, but I haven't gone to the point where I can just like record any of my records onto from vinyl to tape. But someday I would like to get a cassette deck, but it's very tricky these days. Plus, I'm not sure if I will ever trust any of the I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna trust any of the new tape decks except for like buy them used on like a Sony or a Technics. I still got my shoebox full of important tapes. Yeah, they were very tapes. I did have some cassette tapes, like I think most of which were movies. I had a Toy Story cassette, a Toy Story VHS at one point, but we don't have any of them anymore. You can get a decent cassette player recorder for about 25 to 30. I have one plugged into my mixer. I'm not sure how much was my Sony boombox. I think it was around $40 though. Normally I'm very picky. You love this. The brand I have is Klim. It's kind of like milk kiln. I have to hold on. I have to look this one up. I want to look it up real quick. I have to look it up. I have to look this one up since there is no way there's a brand called Kiln. All I know is that Kiln is basically milk and backwards. But I need to see Klim cassette player. I'm googling it right now. I'm googling it. Oh, okay. Want me to post the link? Yeah, you can post it up if you want. I have it. Okay, this is. Oh, this is actually. Oh, hold on. I'll. Give me a second. Let me permit. I'm gonna permit. I have to remember to permit anyone to post the link. There you go. You can able to like. You can post it now. Try again. Yeah, this is. Yeah, the quality is fantastic. Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like a Walkman though, which is. Man, there's actually. Oh man, those earbuds though. Those earbuds. I don't. Yeah. I have to. Hold on. Let me just try to. I think. What did I even set for my? What did I even set for my Stream Elements one? Because I know that like anyone could just post a link, but I feel like I'm going to the same settings as with Lydia's because I remember I posted clips onto Lydia's channel. Just for like for clips, but it will not show the links. Allow links. Yeah, because I basically do have like a link filter. You can just yeah, I know it's actually one of these though, and then I do have one. This was basically the first. This is actually bought from Turntable Lab. Cassette player. I don't. Oh wait, it's not, this particular one is not on sale right now. I think everything just sold out. Cassette player. Just sent the link in Discord. Let me take a look. I just gotta send the. I will take a look. Oh, this is nice though, and oh yeah, this is one. It's actually a great price as well, $28.99. And it's also a built-in microphone. It's just like you can just like make your own sound bites. It's kind of like with the shoebox type. And like it is not one of these. This is the one I have though. This was my first one. It's now it's no longer sold online. I have this one. This was my first ever cassette deck. My cassette player. It's kind of like a Walkman type. This is actually from like a European company. It's actually very expensive though. And this particular, the one I have, did not have like the see-through here. It was just like a tiny window. A very tiny window. It's actually like, this is the exact one I have here. This is the exact one. Oh, why did it even do that? This is the exact one. It's actually have a speaker. The speaker is not, it's not quite as good, honestly. And normally, it's not as good as, honestly though, and especially with the headphones. The headphones sound good. But then when I connect it to like an external speaker that I have, which is a Bluetooth speaker that I connected through an aux cable, it sounded much better. Yeah, tiny speakers on handheld ones are always going to be meh. I do have, and the same thing I go with like with record players. I use mine to digitize loads of tapes. Yeah, I used to say the same thing about record players since like Crosley's are very bad as well. When I got into records during 2015, I really avoided them because of like, one, I cannot buy into the hype, and two, yeah, I have one of those portable shit boxes, but my first one was the audio. Yeah, this is not around anymore, but the AT60, not this, but this one. This was my first one. It came with a plastic stylus. The ceramic cartridges, yeah. It's not really that good. Magnetic cartridges is what I have the most time. So this was the one. This was my first one. This is not around anymore because this is the one that is on sale now. This is the Audio Technica. This was a blue one. I really loved mine. The issue is that it spanned too fast, and then I later upgraded to the LP120. This one here, which is not around anymore. More direct drives I really loved. However, I grew up with the queuing arm, which just dropped too fast. Now I have a Fluence turntable. Turntable. This exact one, which has an Audiophone stylus. I would like to have one with the. I would like to have one with the Nadeo cartridge, which is a Japanese one, and that's better. I have one of those. Yeah, it was a gift from a few years back. It came with the plastic stylus. I have a nice one from the 70s that still works great, but it's heavy and hooked up to the stereo in the other room. Yeah. Yeah, the old school ones would never go out of style. The Technics one, you can still find a lot of them on eBay, but then like the newer ones is like $1,000. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna see myself dumping $1,000 on the Technics one. This is what I used to have. It's broke. I still have it. In the studio, but it's not. It's broken. This is the one I have now. This Sony. I would say it's very good. It did play a bit fast, but it still span a bit fast, but it's very good, very much better as well. But yeah, this is a much expensive one, which is from We Are Rewind. Rewind. It's kind of like, it's actually like much more heavy duty. It's much more heavy duty than the one I have, but this is very great. Oh yeah, it's actually a nice touch that. Do you know that those pens though, the big pens is actually what you have to like we actually have to like manually rewind the tape. Yeah, I do want to upgrade to a nicer turntable, but most of the bands I listen to on vinyl are lo-fi gunk punk. Yeah, I have mostly like I have a lot of classic rock and hip hop ones, and also some modern ones though, like from the newer artists. But oh yeah, Record Store Day is this week, this Saturday, but I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna have have the time to do it. I spent many hours over the course of my life rewinding tapes with a pencil. Yeah, I also like do not trust the rewind mechanic on the turntable, on this cassette tape. I still have some ones that, yeah. So yeah, it's the cassette tapes, and I do have some good ones. Yeah, this Jay Dilla's Donuts, which is actually mostly a hip hop instrumental project. I have that one both vinyl and a cassette. Vinyl sounded miraculous, and also you have this one here. So yeah, a lot. Physical media in general will never go out of style, especially that like it's still relevant to this day. Plus, you have a much closer relationship with the music than like with just like with Spotify. Spotify I still use a lot though from my car playlist, but I'm not sure if we'll ever beat vinyl though. It's been a while though since I played vinyl, and maybe should I ever go to Record Store Day? I did Record Store Day last year. Still yet to have one that I'm yet to sell, but it is very fun. The list this year, I'm not sure if I have a lot of intrigue in it this year, honestly. But there were some hits and misses there. Last year I did have a Taylor Swift 7-inch. I've yet to sell, and then I do have then one I have, which was Rolling Stones, and then Rolling Stones. I really wish I would have bought Gorillaz, because there was the live album from Gorillaz was on the Record Store Day list. Where I can't easily get my hands on physical media, I'll just buy digital tracks from artists on Bandcamp. I did have, yeah, that's true. Or pretty much like buy directly on their website. I did have one lo-fi album from the Lo-Fi Girl on YouTube, and there's actually a translucent color vinyl that I have that. It's very good though. It sounds great. Okay, we have two pairs. And then 1.5. Okay, instant win here. I need to pay much more attention though, since like most of my Spotify algorithms just gives me the same thing that I usually listen to in the car. Because most often I will just like hop on to my my Spotify playlist just for like pop and rock. Mostly alternative though. Hip hop, not that much. A few friends of mine run record labels. I'll check their websites or reach out via text for recommendations. Newest band I discovered. Oh. Yeah, reach out for recommendations. Newest bands I discovered that way is Teenage Halloween from Ocean City, non-binary power punk that's catchy as hell. There are a lot of new ones that'll be intriguing. Not sure if I ever punk. I think I would like punk though, but I haven't gotten that much recently. Oh wow. Yeah, it's in the link. I'll give it a listen though. I'll give it a listen. It's just a one timer here. I will really just a one timer. Play a face and have one. You have $2. Lo-fi music video with a gender demon and a pizza demon. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is quite a music video. What do I feel like? Flush. I'll take flush. I need to see that one too. Okay. Pillar. Oh, fucking hell. I hate the debuffed ones. Oh, God. 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's just get rid of, like... Maybe we can... What if we can try to, like... Okay, let's make it buff. We use this one for the... It's still debuffed! It's still debuffed, even if I try to, like, turn it into hearts. Like, how, game? How? I feel like I'm ready to give up. Oh god, that's worse. That's gone way worse. I feel like there's no way we can get to this. GG. Well, GG. And... It's a pain there, just a pain. Okay, try this again. That's with like the small blind. December 6, 5, 4. We have the like at least 8. I'll take the jacks first. I'll take the pairs of jacks. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's a flush. Okay, then we'll give it a straight. Get a straight. Very easy. And at 300 even, too. At 300 even. Not sure if, like, if you've seen the Record Store Day list. Not sure if I'm going to be interested, though. Or either go out into King of Prussia this weekend just to, like, just for Record Store Day. I'm not sure if I'm going to be interested in the list, though. The list was great this year. What? The list last year was great, and there was one time when I was in Los Angeles in 2021, and like Record Store Day that year was delayed, not in April because of the pandemic. I bought so many records on Discogs the last few weeks, and I'm trying to avoid spending any more before my trip. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Also, yeah, there was one time I went to Los Angeles. It was in June, and this was when the pandemic started to die down, when like everything started to get better. And then Record Store Day that year, it was delayed for a couple months. Instead of like having it take place in on in April, it took place in June. What is go up to $20 in debt? Okay, I'll take that one. I would like to be in debt. I'll take that one too. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'll take a straight. I'll take a straight. Yeah, so going back to LA, the week on my last day when we were flying back to on an overnight flight from LAX to Philadelphia, Record Store Day happened on the day when I was going to leave, and we went into the world famous Amoeba on Hollywood Boulevard, and we got a lot of great records over there. Mostly pop. I did get a limited edition and got the Chromatica on vinyl by Lady Gaga, and then a lot of great albums there. I'm not sure what I bought that day because it's pretty much a long distance memory though. I've been to the original now. For Amoeba, I've only been to the original location on Sunset Boulevard in 2018. It was a great store. It's massive. It was massive, and it's such a shame that it closed down since the property development wants to turn that place into like developmental housing. But it was such an incredible place. I follow the YouTube channel. They do a series called "What's in Your Bag." Oh, I know. I know about what's in your bag. Bag though. I'm not bag though. There used to be a gigantic record store in my hometown called Vintage Vinyl. A few years ago, it closed down and it turned into a vape club. Yeah, was it because of the pandemic or like financial reasons? Because because like being, it felt like it was a hard time during the pandemic. It was pre-pandemic, I see. Why don't I? What the? Yeah, original owner died and his son was a junkie. Yeah, that's how to destroy business. That is... What? With just one ace, he just can win. God, this half Joker is so overpowered. What is causing the... I don't like that at all. I will just use that one. I still have loads of CDs and records I bought there in high school in the late 2000s. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, that was actually my... Yeah, Amoeba, at least Princeton Record Exchange still exists. Yeah, I would just say that the Amoeba, no matter which location, whether it's Hollywood or in Hollywood Boulevard or in Sunset, is still my favorite place. And I would just say that by the time when I went there for Record Store Day, I was very concerned at first because of the line. And there was actually a time when a lot of record collectors go to Amoeba for Record Store Day. How am I... Okay. Yeah, a lot of record collectors... No, I don't want that one anymore. I don't want that anymore. I got so mad over that. I'll take glass. So I was concerned of I remember seeing the vlogs from record collector YouTubers that I'm not sure they will still do this now, but at the old Amoeba records, they lined up outside of Amoeba and then they would sleep on the street overnight. That's how crazy it was back then before the pandemic. And then by morning the staff members will give a paper. It's kind of like a menu, and they will just ask them what records do you want, and then by next morning they will get what they want, so, based on their request. it's a very popular on Record Store Day because of how big the inventory of Bieber is during Record Store Day. So they really have a large inventory that everyone will just go. And I was surprised, like the Lady Gaga record that I was looking towards it. I was eyeing on. It was still around though. It didn't sell out when and the good news is the records, by the way, made it back in Philadelphia safe and sound. I had to baby all of them. I had to baby the entire bag on the flight, so I refused to put it into my backpack, my travel backpack, and I have to leave it out in the seat without kicking it during the flight. And this was the whole thing was like it was an overnight flight, and we arrived next morning very tired, and the records were safe and sound. Yeah, it's a nice that they do that, but that feels like it kind of kills the experience of browsing through. I can feel the anxiety from the future. It is, yeah. The smaller ones though, there's also a big line, but also the one store I go to, which is in the mall, that is a great one as well. Well, and I have to arrive very early morning, around opening at 10 a.m. What the? Okay. What? Okay. I will just go for 2 pairs. I'm going to have to do the same thing with my backpack during the flight. Thankfully, I'm offloading most of them the first weekend. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I do have bring a lot of big bags when traveling, but if I'm gonna travel solo, I will most likely have to just backpack. I was just gonna be backpacking since I don't want to pay the baggage fee. Okay. I want 3 selected cards. Is it spades, hearts, clubs? Try this again, since okay. Straight flush. Get a straight flush. That's what we're looking for. Straight flush. We do have a first though option on the reward, so you can claim first. Also, I do need to still use Twitch alerts to keep the 2 extra emotes I have. The pain of doing that is that sometimes you forget, but I do like to keep the 2 extra emotes though on hand, since I can able to keep Komat spinning and Komat waiting, and I have to I do have to Okay, I'm not sure if I will like those. The full, how to use that. Use that one. I would just plan it anyways. No, I will just keep it the same. I like all of them. 7. Try this again. One, two, three, four. Nope, I'm not going to do that one. But I will just do 2 pairs. Let me keep 2 pairs. Oh, not off to a good start. Not off to a good start. Where's our 4? We need a 4. I'll take that. Can I have a flush? Because I would like to... Ooh, that's great. That's good. I do like to have a flush, sir. Game, please give me a flush. Or else I'm gonna quit. I will quit on the spot. Also, fuck your debuff cards. Just please give me 2,000. At least 2,000. Please, give me 2,000. Okay, GG. Oh, no, we're still good. We're still good. But at least that's going to be a win. That will be at least a win. I thought I was going to go GG, but then, yeah, we're still in it. I would like to go at least 6 on antes. 5. The Emperor. I will just use it. The Hangman. Destroys up to 2 selected cards. Nope, I don't like that one. What do I feel like? I'm not sure if it's going to be... I would say this is good. Credit card. I would just sell that one. I'm not sure if that's going to benefit us. Mercury. We will use that one. And then Spade, give +3 multi. Reroll again. I'll use that one too. I don't want the Hangman. I don't want the Hangman. I'm just gonna redeem the voucher just for what the fuck. Can of pack. Just one more. I feel like I've just mostly used almost everything. Okay. I use these 3. Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Fine. That is fine. Okay. So we have an 8. What the fuck is this? No, I would just go for an 8 and a 9. I'll say that's good. That is good to start. $1,000. That's a good start. That is a good start. Joker, and then Queen Joker. I would like to just... Can we just get ourselves... Hooker, Joker. Oh, I just start with 2 pairs. Oh, 500 away. And that's not a full house, but I think that's just gonna be win. That is a win. $2,000. Nice. We have a good... I feel like I'll joke. I feel like I like the half joker, honestly. 4 fingers. That's valuable. All flushes and straights. 7, 6, 5. Need a 4. 7, 6, 5. Give us a 4. Gabe, give us a 4. Okay, that's fine. One more. 3 of a kind, which is going to be a good start. Oh my god. That multiplier is insane. It's just... I'm going to YOLO it. I'm YOLOing. Absolute YOLO. Yeah. I would just say that the advice is like if you're gonna buy records, you have to keep the tote bag just by your side. Just leave it on the floor. But most often I will say we'll keep it safe. But I'll use the. Okay, but to. I want to get all of the. We don't have a 7. We don't even have a fucking 7 just to work with. Just for a flush. Well, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. 6. Okay. I'm not gonna convert the clubs just yet. Not converting the clubs. One more chance. One more chance. Prage. This is. This would give us at least 5,000. No! No! Come on! Just by the house. Just by the house. Well, we actually gotta do high score. Try this again. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna go, but go over a couple more before calling it wraps. We'll be back tomorrow, though. We'll be back on tomorrow, though. We'll be doing much more Blood Flicks. We've been playing a lot of Retro Rewind, which I've been enjoying a lot. I'm also enjoying this one as well. Probably we'll just do this one in the background as if I get bored. I'm not in like if I ever get the Balatro mobile game, I'll probably just gonna play it if I'm gonna travel though. But I'm afraid if I'm gonna play this one during my break at work, I'm probably just gonna like disregard anything else. I'm just gonna be very addicted to this game. No wonder why this game is so good. It's just like when you're just very attached though, you'll just get a lot more ways just to go deeper. I played a load of Balatro on my Steam Deck during my flight home last September. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, well, even if we already paid it on Steam, I'm not sure if it's ever going to be worth it to buy it on the App Store, but I'm not sure the last time I paid for a game on the App Store, but I haven't even subbed to Apple Arcade in quite a while. But I will just say I will just buy it just because. 10, 9, 8, 7. We need a 6. Or a Joker. Take another full house. Take another full house. Very nice. Very nice. I feel like I like this green deck better since you do get extra cash whenever like you have when you have multiple hands remaining and discards remaining. +3 when any is skipped. I'll just take that one. What's in that Arcana pack? I think only app I bought on Android is Droid Cam X. I set up an old phone by my 3D printer to use as an IP webcam. It helps soothe the anxiety when the printer is in the different room. Yeah, I'm not sure the last time I bought. I think like mobile games, I'm not sure. I think it was a mobile game at one point. The last time I bought on the App Store, but it's kind of like I kind of forgotten about it. You know what I mean? Especially the fact like most games I buy are mostly free, but I really hate the fact that ads really interrupts everything. That's just the much more irritating. It used to be like very simple that you don't get ads in in games at all. You don't get ads on games. It's just like purely free. I really miss that era. I just put RetroArch on my phone and loaded up a bunch of NES ROMs. I rarely ever use it. Yeah, and it kind of reminded me when like played Pokemon on this channel, but I kind of forgot about it because I really hated the progress I had so far, and it just constantly crashes my PC time. I did have a couple streams I played Pokemon Emerald, but I stopped the series because like it did continue. It cannot stop crashing my PC. And then just how dumb I am sometimes, I will just forget to save, and I'll lose everything. Though I only get the last progress when I started the stream, and that's about it. So I haven't gotten back into it lately. Yeah, booth tech. That is true. Pretty much every single time. Every single time. I'm not sure if I have something open, because during streams, I usually watch another streamer, and that's just gonna be. Yep. That's, normally, just go on there when I watch another streamer. So, okay, GG. So like I have it like on a different monitor though. The second monitor is where actually I have my preview, but the RAM is much better though. I couldn't able to do that on my old PC, which is quite limiting. Hmm, 200. Okay, good start. Good start. 876. Back to back. Go back to back on straights. And that is very good. It just got flushes. That was easy. Very generous of this game. Very generous. The world. And then I'll take the Joker card. Buffoon. I'm not sure if we have enough space. Let's give this one, let's give Cloud9 a chance. I feel so lucky that I was able to grab a 2x46 gigabyte DDR5 6000 kit at Microsoft for $240 back in 2024. The same kit is now $1,200. Oh, what? Are you fucking kidding me, though? Are you fucking kidding me? I feel like I've seen the same way about, like, specs. But now it's just like, I feel the same way about that one. But then it feels like, yeah, it feels like CPU sells out quickly because there was a chip shortage in 2021, and now it feels like the AI RAM apocalypse. That's true. The kit now costs more than. Hold on, I want to see how much this is. That is bullshit. That is complete bullshit. That is just cost that much. Normally the PC I bought was like $800. It's very but it was a very expensive PC. But I feel like it's much better than the one I had because like the specs are better. It hadn't really let me down though. I've been using this one ever since like I felt like I need to upgrade my PC because I have to get ready for Jingle Jam, and then also I need to play much more games like Balatro and other games I do like to get have on my sell this one. No active. Oh, we're in the. I feel like if there was actually a boss that feels like, yeah, fuck this, fuck this effect, I will sell this. Debuff it. Debuff. I don't even get it, honestly. And I know, like, of course, the chip shortage in 2021 was one thing. That's the reason why, like, CPUs, PS5s consistently sold out in 2021. But this is ridiculous. What is this? Okay. Can we just get another 10? Ten, 9, 8, 7. No, I'll be fine with 3 of a kind. And then I'm just gonna discard the 7. Yep, YOLO. $11, and then I'm not sure if I ever liked Hallucination. I hated that one. I'll just get this one, the standard pack. Jack of Diamonds, so I take gold card. I think I finally placed the last original part of my PC last summer. It was a SATA cable from 2007. I've never done a completely new build. I just upgrade things as needed. I haven't done that one. The one thing I only upgraded was the storage drive. I used my old PC used to have like old PC. One, I still have it did have like an old hard drive, and then the other was an SSD. That's the only thing I only upgraded because I needed more space. Plus, I know I feel like everyone's gonna throw up when I say this. League, when I played League on the old hard drive, it was very slow. But once I transferred to SSD, everything gotten faster. But yeah. For me, playing League, I gave up on that one because I'm not dealing with that grind ever again. So, yep. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I feel like I would just get 2 pairs. Yeah, hard drives, like, for its time when I bought it in 2016. It was great for the time. I needed like a new PC. I needed like a new PC because I wanted to play Overwatch and also wanted to play GTA Online. After like my laptop was like, you know what, this is shit just for this type of games. Okay, GG. It was very shit for the time, but like when I played games on there, just around 2016, it was great for its time. But once it was great for its time. There were a lot of Gary's Mod, GTA, but when everything started to slow down and like, you know what? I'm not allowing this computer to die. That was when like 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 6. There's a 6. There's a flush. I might still have my old composite SVU Firewire PCI, not PCLE capture card in the box somewhere. I did my original build in 2007 for video editing. I'm not video editing. Yeah, so its time is great, but then once we get to last year, it wasn't good anything at all. I'm a filthy data hoarder. I have a cosmical amount of SSDs in my main PC, plus an NAS and a mini PC with a 5-bay HDD enclosure that I run as a headless Ubuntu server. Yeah. I feel like for my PC, I would just Also, that reminds me, I do need a new Mac as well because of I'm not because the RAM is not really up to the task of what I'm doing anymore. Since I really had a hard time making music on there without hitting a wall or even like dealing with After Effects slowing down when I make emotes. I have hundreds of videos of basement shows in New Jersey, Philly, and Baltimore from 2004 2016. That was a lot of concert films that you have. Okay, what do I feel like here? Hold on. Spade card. I'm not. Also fuck the burglar. I hated the burglar when it just takes away my discards. I discard the rest because I need a 6. Straight flush. Always straight. Oh! Instant win. Instant win. 1,000. I have about 300 of them on a YouTube channel, plus another 200 that I never posted. I sent SSDs with the entire archive on it. A few friends that run record labels, and some posted on their official channels. A lot of them for the past like decade. I'm not sure what I bought. Okay, Joker, boring old Joker. I'm gonna just have that one. Celestial. I'll use pair, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a lot of pairs because I only got 2 pairs, which I'm mostly getting nowadays. The hook. I don't like this. I don't even like this deck. Okay. 2 pairs. 2 pairs. $807. Yep. Very nice. Oh, 11 out. I take the moon. Isn't the standard pack? Take a 7. Take a 7 and then a 4 of a kind. Or what do I feel like? What am I feeling right now? Should I do 4 of a kind, or should I do what's better, 4 of a kind or a full house? What should I feel like? Should I do full house or 4 of a kind? 4 of a kind or full house? Because it's kind of like, it feels like we got into the best situation. 4 4s, and then we have 2 jokers. 4 of a kind. We're gonna feel like if this is a yellow, I will be happy. Yeah, that's a fucking yellow. That is a yellow. First time I got a 4 of a kind, because I've never gotten a 4 of a kind. Mostly getting straights. Most of the time I always get pairs, 2 pairs, straights, a flush, and a full house. Oh, I'm not sure if I've ever gotten a full house, but if I have a lot of clubs, I would just YOLO a flush. Mars, 4 of a kind. I feel like I'm just jump it very early there. Chariot, Buffoon pack. 50 chips, 2 pairs. I feel like that's going to be much more valuable when we have 2 pairs. We can just convert them to clubs just for the flush. Flush. $852. That's a great start, though, with just the flush. Rank. Okay, we're just gonna like discard all those. Discard again. Go for a pair. I'll just go for a pair. Point of 50, and you have the win. As a win. Cash out 9. Luchador. Fortune teller. Okay. I will just sell, and then I'll just use the. I'll just get the fortune teller. Arcana. I'm not sure what's in this one. I'll take the sun. Okay. Use random planet cards. Oh, okay. 2 power, full house. -1. Okay. Two par. We got a 3 of a kind, so just get rid of the 4 and 3. Full house, full house. Let's just use Earth just to level up our full house. Level 2. Woohoo! Yes. I feel like we keep the Luchador around because basically -1 hand size is just nothing. $13. Okay, photograph. Watch for Joker. I'll take that one. Photograph. I'll take that. Arcana pack. Creates a legendary Joker. Put it on an ace. It must have room. Okay. Goodbye, photograph. Time for a legendary Joker. Discover a legendary Joker. Disables. Oh yes, yes. Just you know what? That's beneficial because the boss effects is just bullshit. That will be beneficial. I'm never selling this one. I'm never going to sell this one. Never selling the Chicot. I will just sell the Luchador, but I think it's going to be ideal to sell the Luchador because I feel like we're going to be immune to everyone. We got straight. +2, +50. Hello, Bento. Thank you so much for the raid. We were playing some for Bellaccio for the very first time since this has occurred on the main channel just earlier. Hope you had a great stream. You were playing the new Tamagotchi life, I see. I've been seeing some gameplays of Tamagotchi, especially since Boba has been. I think it was actually the demo, and she wanted to start her own reality show just with Tamagotchi. Hope you had a great stream. Hope you have a great day. This is my first time. Well, not my first time, but it's also a rare time. Well, actually, the first time on screen I played Bellaccio. I've been playing a lot. I learned that I am a nose pervert. Oh, God. Okay, really? Okay. What is... Okay, I'll just take straight. Something you gotta sniff your friends. God, for fuck's sake. Okay. Luchador. Okay. High card, 3 of a kind, pair. Use for the pair. Pair Neptune. Oh, just buy for straight flush. I'm not sure if we're ever gonna get a straight flush, but we're gonna sell. Okay, if I were gonna go back to buy a new Joker, I'm going to sell the Luchador. 9, 8. We need a 9. We do need a 9. There we go, 9, and we're gonna get a flush. We're gonna get a straight. Do like to have some advice here, just for hopes for a very deep run here before we call it. Okay. Suit. Only 3. And then rank 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, that's a straight. I have to take a look at Tamagotchi Life. I'm pretty sure that is a lot of fun. Thank you, Bento, for the raid once again. 200 more. 200 more. Take 3 of a kind. And then that was just going to be a win. And yes. And then we can just... we can able to sell the Luchador if we can get a very good... Joker on here. My brain is so melted by the weather today that I tried to hover over the Jokers, forgetting that this is just a straight. What the? It's a revolutionary. Okay, goodbye, Luchador. The cheat card is doing our job. Your job for that one. Yeah. Also, yeah, it was so. I felt like. It is unusually warm today, and okay, standard pack, raised fist, glass takes glass, and then another standard pack. Take a king. Take a king. And then the boss is officially disabled, so we are immune. It's about 90 degrees here, and the AC broke. Repairman can't make it until Wednesday. We're supposed to drop below freezing. Oh no. Mostly the worst part is that, like, when it's hot, you feel like the whole room is very hot. And hot though. And there was one time when I was in California, I was in the guest room. It was so hot I couldn't be able to help myself but to open the window. And like that, I felt like it may help, it didn't help. Plus there was not a powerful fan in the guest room, and I was there. But I feel like Vegas Heat, I feel like the same way about Vegas Heat. Goodbye to the fortune teller. Also goodbye to... Okay, ride the bus I would like to take. Raise fist. Goodbye. Go for Golden Joker. Celestial. Also, let's use... And then flush. We just do Celestial pack. And like most often when I feel like, yeah, this is warm weather, there will be a time I feel like this is going to be, it could lead to a storm sometime soon. But it's always common that we get the worst storms like every 5 years. There was time in 2015 we arrived back home from Florida, and then we had a tornado warning and we didn't get power back until the next day. Okay, suit. Clubs. I get heat sickness fairly easily. Yeah, and also for me, it just feels like my brain completely melts from that from that alone. Here's a flush. Las Vegas, honestly, aside from like, it's very bad. It's just like very hard that my brain will always have to melt until like I have to leave or just go inside. Okay, rank. We do have some two of a kinds, two pairs. I'm gonna see if like, is there ever gonna be a thunderstorm? Because meaning the heat is about to go down. I can kind of handle dry heat, but humidity makes me vomit. I have to see if there's actually... Oh, it will rain, and then it's gonna be going back to like... It's gonna go back to like normal, which is gonna be good. Oh, I like this one. I like this. 10-9. I'm not sure that is gonna be good. What's kind of a... All right, chat. It's never dry heat here. It's always it's always like humid heat. It's always humid. All right, chat. If I start with an ace, what's the order for like a flush for a straight from like an ace to the king, queen, and then a 10? One more. Just hoping I will get a diamond. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at this. GG. Well, one more. Let's go for one more. But we did find... Oh! Soul. Disables effects of every... I love that one. That's great. I'll go for one more. Okay. 10, 9, 8. Okay, we only got two pairs. Two pairs of like queens and tens. Queens and tens. 120. Suit. We can just go for the flush. We go for the flush. Yep, W flush. And actually a very high one too. Right. Cash out $9. And then Crafty Joker. If we could take a flush and then a pixelated Joker. Buffoon. What's in the Buffoon pack? I will take that one. The Luchador was always going to be... always come in handy if there's a boss effect I really hate. We have two pairs. Well, just like... I'll just take two pairs. Um... 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We got straight. And then... Actually, he's getting close to the win here. I'll take... 10 is going to be higher, so let's just take another two pair, and then that will be the boss. If there's another boss... If there's a boss effect I hate, I will just sell this Luchador. But that Legendary Joker we just came across, I would like to take that one again. Just like permanent. I will never sell it. Never sell a Joker that has the effects of never... Oh, back to debt. We're going back to debt. Celestial. Three of a kind. High. Okay, straight. Let's take straight. Because I feel like straight is going to be common. The club. What is this effect? Sell it. Okay. Soggy heat is the worst. Oh yeah, that's true, Ollie Cat. That is true. I feel like what was the worst? What was the worst weather? Because I remember last year that it was actually June and it was unusual. It was extremely hot in the UK. I live on a soggy peninsula. Because I feel like that's actually the worst part of summer, that you have to deal with this high heat. Oh! That is very useful for the straight. 1,500 and a win. And then 3, cashed out 12. Hallucination. No. Oh, we take the egg, man. I'll take the egg. Okay, steel card. Strength. Multi-card. Space. I feel like I'm gonna take this one. Convert them to spades. If all my cards were just like all spades, then that's gonna be a fucking cheat code. My seasons are cold and snowy, cold and wet, dry for 2 weeks, but everything is on fire, cold. That is true. That is true. Cold and wet, and then back to cold and snowy. My seasons is basically. I feel like I saw on Facebook there was a meme that I saw that like the early spring there was real spring and you get false spring back to late winter, and then you go back to and then you get real spring. That's basically like, yeah, that's very true. That's very true. So, like, was there a time that, like, you have, like, okay, this is real, like, this should be, this is gonna be the season, but instead you get fake spring? For me, it's snow edging, heat wave, cold and damp, allergy apocalypse, sauna, spiders, and fall. And then for me, having to deal with countless flies that we have to try to not leave the door open. And then the flies are just going to be all over the place until, like, oh, yeah, we're going to have enough. Yeah, the flies is the most annoying part. Yeah, we get stink bugs and June bugs here. Oh, yeah. Also, yeah, stink bugs, it's like looks innocent, but when you kill them, it feels like, yep, it's gonna stink. It will not sting until you throw one of them into the toilet. Yeah, by next week, it's going to sound like someone's shooting the side of the horse with a fully automatic BB gun. That is true. Okay, go back to... The June bugs are blind and heavy. I see. I can tell. I gotta say goodbye to the credit card. Judgment. Half a Joker. Okay. And then we don't show... Okay. We don't have debt anymore, so like... Okay. Time for a flush. Time for another flush. Yeah, it's a shame. No, I'm not gonna go that far north. It looks beautiful from the pictures. Looks like we got a lot. What is our rank here? Suit. Okay. Try this again, but we're gonna try King of Clubs. One more discard. Okay, we got a flush. Okay, what's this rank this time? Okay. No! We don't even have... Okay. This is going badly now. It's gonna go bad. Please, Half Joker, save me. Okay, you can save me, though. That's great. And also goes to the fact that we did waste all of our discards and try to get a flush. Cash out. Okay, Greedy Joker, Photograph. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna get the... What's better, the Greedy Joker or the Photograph? Because I feel like it's gonna be like one way or the other. Just to get any of these. Well, if you get to the UK again... Depends. Does Turf Queen make money? I'm trying to trust my gut here, since... Okay, I will just say, let's just do Photograph. I'll try Photograph. The window, and then... Okay. Oh no, not the buffed cards again. Not the debuff cards. I'm gonna discard. Suit. Okay, go for spades. Which one of them? I want spades. Please, give me a spade. Give me a... Okay, we got a flush. $1,200. Okay, and then one more. Give me all the hearts. We need hearts. Okay, we got all hearts for 2 flushes. Two flushes. Very nice. And then that's a win. The best I can go, like, I need the best for, like, go up to 5 or 6. Or at least beat this game. Beat this run. Okay, Space Joker. Okay, I fuck that one. Nope. I don't know what the Space Joker does, but... Okay. Of an upgrade level. Buffoon Pack. Can we get a better one? No ones we have here. Red. Nope. Space Joker. Okay, I will take Space Joker. What are we gonna sell? Okay, I will just say... Level up. Okay. I'm gonna just sell... Let's sell Egg. Let's see what's in the Arcana pack. The Sun. Okay. Turn that 5 to a heart. Okay, follow suit. Oh, okay, we don't have a 9, so let's just try to get a 9. There we go, it's a 9. We get a straight. Whoa! Okay, close to 3,000 on that time. Close to 3,000. $11. And then get straight. Level up our straight again. And then destroys up to... Okay, we'll just get the Hangman. And then... What does the paintbrush does again? No. Okay. We got 7. We got 2 pairs and then 2 pairs of kings. I'm pretty sure, like, I tried to do the vouchers, it does nothing in my experience. 9, 8, 7. Can we have a jack? Or we're just gonna go for 2 pair. We don't have enough for a flush. Do another 2 pair. Okay, let's use that one. Can we have 2 random planet cards, please? Thank you. Not satisfied. But at least we can just take the 2 pairs. Oh, that's the... Oh, yeah, that's how great Space Joker is. But it's not enough right now. Let's do that one. And then just try to discard all of this. Oh, yes! That's how it does, but we only have 1 hand left. Come on, just be nice to me. What's the suit so far? Okay. Have, like, let's just go for the spades. Chase after the spades. Yeah, we got an ace. We got a flush. Please, give me at least 2,500 of this, please. 2,500. This, please. Flush. Okay. Well, 07. GG's. But we did have a new high score, but yeah, I'm gonna say it's just a shame that we didn't get to at least 8 on Ante, but at least we did have some unlocks on new Jokers. We got not discovered all. We got a retrigger all played face cards. We got the Acrobat card as well. Sell total of 20. 20. Also not discovered. Oh, this is actually this is the Acrobat card. Joker. I feel like there's a lot of good ones on here that I feel like could be beneficial, but I have to take a look at what it is until see what is like ideal until like we get to that moment. But that was very fun though. I feel like I could play a lot more on this one off camera and most of the time when I'm not on stream, but or maybe like an hour before like the start of I think Blood in the Clock Tower, probably even Murder with the Blebs, but I have to play a lot more of it. I have to play a lot more of it. I have to discover more. All right, chat, thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back on tomorrow for some more Bleb Flicks, and Bleb Flicks, yep, Retro Rewind, Video Store Simulator. For now, speaking of Yato, who really hosted the Balatro Bingo, we're going to go to her right now, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye!